Hello and welcome. I'm Christine Saxon. I'm sitting out here in my kayak in the amazing Comox Valley on Vancouver Island. And I wish I could share this with you, but two huge salmon just jumped up here in front of me. So I'm a little distracted, but that's okay. If I see another one, I'll show you. I am here to talk to you about paddling your own boat. So this concept is one that I use a lot with my clients, and they say it's helpful. Just the frame of that about paddle my own boat rather than blaming others, rather than falling prey to the poor me stories that come up for us, rather than getting into the victim mindset, which happens, especially when there's hard stuff going on. And sometimes we get stuck. So we get stuck and we need help, and we've got these stories, and our stories feel like our truths. So today I'm going to talk to you about, I always share tips and ideas and tools with you about how you can paddle your own boat. And I'm excited today to share with you a concept that I came up with. And I came up with it during the onset of the pandemic. See, it's about stories, but it's about energy. You know that feeling when, you're stressed and there's so much going on and you're just drained. It's like my battery is just drained. I got nothing left at the end of the day. I am so drained. And you think, why? What's going on? Like, I'm just doing my day. I'm you do you, I'll do me. I'm just being me. But why am I so drained? I finish work and I just want to sit here. I have no energy to go out for a paddle. I have no energy to hang out with friends or things that I enjoy. So what I liken this to is this thing I'm holding in my hand, my cell phone. So if you think of your cell phone, or you pick up your cell phone right now, you know those times when you pick it up and you look at it and go, "What? My battery's almost empty. What's going on? Oh man, it was just plugged in. Well, okay." And so you start flipping through, going, "Why is my battery almost empty? It's like almost out of charge here." You realize, oh, there's background apps playing. Well, guess what, folks? That happens to us, and it drains our battery, and it can put us into stuck mode, or feeling sorry for ourselves, or real victim mindset, or depression, or all kinds of places. Anger at others, a lot of the feeding the negativity, and we have no energy. So I invite you to consider what background apps are playing for you. When you think, I always think of it as back here. What narratives are going on as you go through your wonderful day, being wonderful you, and you just feel like you're dragging it and going, you know what? I got nothing and something's bothering me, and what is it? And why do I feel off? Why do I feel wonky? Why do I feel askew? Why do I feel off? I have so many of my clients now who we just use this as part of our conversations, and I'll say, "Hey, hold on. As you're talking to me, I'm hearing a background app. What is that?" And they're able to go, "Oh, what is that? What is that? What am I feeling? What's that story that's floating around? Oh, I'm worried about how I showed up in that meeting this morning. I think I might have offended people." Okay, and so it wasn't left in the meeting. It's still there. And it's actually, in some cases, what psychologists are calling attention residue. So you know those times when you can't pay attention, you've got a task and you're working your way through it, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I've listened to this first part of Christine's podcast here 4 times now, and I still can't capture it, and I'm just so distracted." And it's called attention residue. And psychologists can measure attention residue. It's when something that you've just been focusing on is floating around in there. It's unresolved. And that residue is still in our thoughts. And so we're not able to be present and focused and mindful. I call these, just because it's light and very relatable, background apps. So what apps are playing that's draining your energy? Is it, oh no, am I in the right career? Is it, oh no, this new IT system that we're putting in place, how am I going to learn it? Is it, I'm so tired of not speaking up and leaving conversations thinking I should have said that? Do you have a background app that's telling you you're an imposter, right? We name that now. We call it imposter syndrome. Do you have what Brené Brown often refers to as the background app of I'm not enough? Because these can be some of the most draining ones when they're about our own identity. So I invite my clients all the time, and I invite you to check in with yourself and go, wait, what are my background apps that are playing right now? Huh. I see them on Zoom calls and other calls all the time. And I see them in people's behavior because they can see themselves. And we do this. I was just I'm like, oh, checking my hair, making sure everything's okay. And I realized I got a background app going on right now. Here I am thinking, I look like I have a big mullet with my hair. I wonder how that's going to look when I watch this later. Well, it's stopping me from being able to focus well as I talk to you. So I hope you love my mullet look because I'm focused on you. So I just turned down my background app. Think for yourself right now. Pause for a moment and go, what's a background app that's playing for you? As you are right now, present. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel yourself where you're sitting, just like right now, and go, what background apps are playing? Is it, oh, I have that unfinished conversation, or oh, I'm just sitting here thinking, worrying about an upcoming thing that I need to do. Background apps are huge, huge energy drainers. And folks, we need our energy, our precious energy, so we can be focused and clear and really bring our wonderful selves to every interaction that we have every day. Track your background apps, write them down, set them to the side, and say thanks anyway, but I'll deal with you when it's time. That's what I have people do when I start a class and we're all online together, is I introduce the concept of attention residue or background apps and say, write any of them down right now so that we can cross the threshold and be right here together. I invite you to incorporate that into your daily practice, to share that with your teams, with your colleagues, with anyone you want to. And I wish you happy paddling.